I know you're going to be curious to know why I've got these amazing glasses on. One of the jobs that needs to be done at this time of year is tidying up wood and branches that have fallen down over the winter time, and it's in preparation for the field work, so the chain harrowing and the rolling, which will then eventually give way for the haymaking. So all these branches behind me just need to systematically go round and collect and clear things up. So the wood gathered just now is really nice and dry and seasoned effectively. So it's going to go straight by the fire for us to burn later on today. It's been really windy but bright and dry, and the ewes have been eating their way through the bales really fast. They got through 2 bales in 5 or 6 days. So we're just moving on to fresh pasture this morning, and the grass has freshened up a little bit where the fields have been rested, so it's looking really good, and I think the ewes are keen to move. Come up! Come up! They look pretty happy to see a fresh bit of ground, a fresh bit of grazing for them, and a nice day for it too. Some nice grass for them to get tucking into, which should slow down the hay as well. And in this dry spell that we've been having, the driest February recorded in the Peak District for 30 years, it does mean extra work for us, but thankfully the days are getting longer. Nick, it's 5 to 6 p.m.
5 to 6, is it?
And we're still in the light just about, feeding the cows. So we've just done a water run and bales for the cows. And yeah, still light, and it's the last weekend in Feb, 25th of Feb. And it's been a cold day, very cold without the sunshine, but sort of dry. Was there a bit of a snow shower earlier?
There was a bit.
I know you're going to be curious to know why I've got these amazing glasses on. Well, the answer lies with Nick.
Just as a bit of stuff flows in my eye.
For the full effect, what are we up to?
So we're trimming back a little tree or a bush so that we can build the wall back up underneath it, because I think that the trees actually knocked the wall down.
So we're filling the trailer with bits of wood. This video is the first time that we've ever been sent anything free to use on the farm. So it's this chainsaw made by Seika. It's a mini electric chainsaw, and we thought it would be perfect for taking round in the Kubota, just so that we can do a job like this. We've also got a bigger chainsaw on the job too, so one of us can use the big one and the other one can be chopping the smaller branches off with the smaller one. I'd say it's probably more easy to use or more effective than using the loppers, which we sometimes use, or a hacksaw, which is a bit labour intensive. So we'll show you it in action. Well, my skills got better.
Yeah.
It's my first time using a chainsaw.
push it away from your foot a bit more.
Nice dry wood.
Very good. Easy firewood.
Yeah, it's light, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can see the robin. But yeah, so I have been able to use the chainsaw to cut through these lengths here. Does a neat little job, and then I can load it up, take it away. Now that you've had a chance to use the saw, what do you think of it?
I think it's great. Really good little tool. Very handy. And nice and sort of, you know, feels a bit safer than using a bigger chainsaw, just for a little job like this.
So it's all going to be fuel for our fires. Fire starting. This stuff, not so much. And this is a bit of wall that the cows will have damaged. So we're just going to rebuild this gap while we're up here. I am currently washing all of the prolapse harnesses for the ewes. So I think we've got 3 in here, and at the end of last year they just got sort of dumped in a bucket, and they need a scrub down, clean, probably sort of sterilise, because when lambing gets closer, sometimes the ewes that have multiple births, say 2 or 3, they might have a weak pelvic floor or whatever the word is, and so they sort of push, the pressure of the lambs pushes out the, I don't know, it pushes something out anyway, and it looks horrible, and it must be really painful for the ewes, and it stops them from being able to wee, and it's definitely something that happens probably every year to at least 1 or 2 ewes. So it's good to be organised. So I'm scrubbing the harnesses. So they look way better already, and they smell a lot nicer. Yeah. So it's the afternoon now, and I'm just having a brush up in the shed, as last time we were in here, we finished late and I didn't get round to clearing away. So it's been a really, really windy day here today, and there's been, unfortunately, a bit of damage. A branch has gone through the skylight over there to the shed. So that's annoying, because it'll probably have to be repaired. And there's just a lot of leaves blowing around all over the place, but the wind was wild. I think there was about nearly 70-mile-an-hour gusts earlier on today. Actually blew all the hay out of the feeders, which was really annoying to see it scattered across the field, wasted. Yeah, so the strong winds are one of the probably least favourite types of weather that we have here, but thankfully it's died down for now. There's definitely an added element of satisfaction when you light a fire and you've actually gathered the wood yourself. So the work that has to go in to gather it and sort it all out, it definitely feels good that it's free, and also that you've put the work in to get it. So that is how we're going to spend the evening, in front of the fire. Well, cooking tea, in front of the fire and relaxing. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.